Greetings everyone and welcome back to Rimworld and to the town of Karma, where there is a lot going on. Quite a few things that I've looked at in between episodes actually. But first and foremost, we have beavers! Hooray! Let's jump to the location. We've got actually a decent amount, 7 beavers. That'll give us a fair old bit of leather. The second thing I'm going to do, based on our current power production, I don't think we've got nearly enough to run these 2 lights. So I'm going to turn those off. They're the least necessary of the lights. Additionally, the temperature is really not high enough. So we need to deal with that. And that's going to be one of the very first things we do. I'm going to pop down a heater there, and we're going to try and warm this room up a tiny bit. So first and foremost though, before we get to anything else, we need to have a look at some things. And this is also going to highlight something I noticed off camera. Okay, Carly needs to be restricted. Oh, Lisa's pretty cold. And Oswald needs to be restricted, as it happens. Now, this Luciferium need. I'm sure quite a few people spotted that. I didn't, and I didn't mention it as a result. Luciferium. The worst drug to be addicted to. Also, one of the drugs that has some of the best benefits. First and foremost, I'm going to preface everything I say by saying we can't make this stuff. It can only be gotten from traders. So use that as a modifier for everything else I say. Luciferium has but one withdrawal symptom. That's, not bad. It has a 100% guarantee of you becoming addicted though. First time you take it, that's it, you're addicted. And there's only one side effect to not getting any. Unfortunately, that side effect is death. If you don't get it, you die. You take it once, that's it. You are dependent on it for survival. From that point on, there is no way of getting off it. It is brutal. However, thankfully, our Oshawott here, father of Buttercup and Fern, did come with 2 doses. Now, here's the description of it. A concoction of advanced Glitterworld mechanites that dramatically improve the body's functioning in all respects. Unfortunately, without the moderating effect of regular doses, every 5 or 6 days, the mechanites lose cohesion, causing continuous berserker rages and, eventually, death. After the first dose, there is no way to get the mechanites out. Ever. On the herb world, they call Luciferium the devil's bargain. Many have been forced to kill friends with when no more of the seductive red pills could be found. Blood filtration is plus 70%, blood pumping plus 15, breathing plus 10, consciousness plus 25, that's really good. Hearing plus 20, metabolism plus 20, now that means that Oshawott would need more food. Moving plus 25%, pain times 80%. Now, that's an important one to note. It's written in a way that might lead some to misunderstand what it's saying there. It's basically saying you take any pain and you multiply it by 0.8, which means you bring the pain down. It's a reduction in their capacity to feel pain. And sight plus 20%. I'm going to be honest, girls. I think your dad is going to die. That is a horrible way of saying it, but there is very little chance that we're going to be able to keep him alive in the long term. Unless we are hopelessly, ridiculously lucky. And we get some great trading caravans. Maybe. But only maybe. However, we need to restrict only 2 people. There we go. Fantastic. Right. The Nichols, gun. I would like you to be drafted, and I would like you to be down here with the beavers. We need to take them out. We need to take them out right now. Additionally... yeah, I'm probably going to get a bunch of people hauling soon as well. I want to get things in. Now, based on our power, as I've mentioned, don't think these are really going to help us out right now. We're really teetering on the edge of being able to run our setup, and if we build another heater, that's going to get even worse. So we'll just leave those get turned off. Looks like we've got a couple of people heading out to break those down. That's fantastic. Right, you take up defensive positions by these rocks. You can do it straight away. It sounds like someone's using their lawnmower. I do apologize. Oh, mad animal. A local alpha beaver has gone mad. Really? Why is that? Wandering, 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 There we are. Going for Dunickles. How rude. Kill it, Dunickles. Oh yeah. Also kill it gun, but wait until it's a little bit closer so you don't shoot Dunickles. That's right, come on. Really? Did you get hurt? Damn it, you were scratched. How irritating. Okay, we'll finish it off then. Likely went mad from the exposure to the toxic fallout. Or the rads, as is the case in my mind. Take that one out quickly. Thank you. Well done. Next one. Someone can come out and collect these in a moment. Next one. If I was worried these would get away, I would spread out the attacks rather than finishing each one off. I would go for the next. In fact, you can go for this one. Simply because if you can hit them a couple of times, you're going to slow them down, so it's very unlikely they're going to get away at that point. Well done. And at this point, you can start work on this one. There we go. All of these alpha beavers downed. Right, you can move in a little bit. You can actually help out with that. There we are. Right, you finish off this one. Dunickles, you're no longer needed. You can't carry corpses. That's annoying. Oh well. Let's just kill these. Thank you. And then fire at that one. Please don't be a really bad shot. I hate watching them suffer. Thank you very much. Right. If you would be so kind as to hold that back for me, that would be grand. Right. Have these been broken down? They have. Armus is heading back with some food. Lisa... Oshbot, could you please... Let me actually have a look at you. What are you set up to do? Crafting? Hauling? Go and get these components in for me, please. Side allowed it. Ah, of course. Yes, I've told you not to. That's right. We'll never do hauling. Becca, could you do that for me? Super appreciated if you could. Thank you. Lisa, since you're getting cold, how about I clear your forced assignments? Oh, actually, you're not being forced to wear anything that you've got on right now. You've chosen to wear those things. Alright then. Not much I can do about that then. If that's the way you want it to be. Right, we'll speed things up a little bit. Okay, we do need to bring in all of these things. There we go. Those components are on their way. This is good. Planting those plants, they're just going to die, but sure, you can do that just to get your skill up, I suppose. Tattered apparel is becoming an issue. We've got some alpha beaver hide already. You know what? Let's have a look at what we can make with that. We've got all of the things that we can make now. I would really like some military fatigues, actually. How much does it require? 80 ingredients. Oh, that's nasty. Still, I do want some military fatigues. Military fatigues are awesome. Let's see. Oshawott, what are you up to? You're just chilling out, I guess. Have you got... I don't think you've actually got a weapon, no. So I'm going to set you up with a shield. And then with something nice and heavy to clobber people with. I guess you can have a silver club. It's not actually probably that heavy. Let's have a look. It does damage of 12, 2.4. Got a granite club. Does damage of... Oh, damage of 9. Never mind then. Go for the... Oh, that one's good though. Let me have a look at you. 12, 3.24. But that just does it faster. So, sure. Go and grab the normal silver club then. There we are. And then you can take your time, just chill out and enjoy everything. We desperately need more materials here. Right, well the lights have shut down. Good. Batteries are charging. Good. Fern is still planting. Also kind of good. Have we broken those down? No, not yet. We do want the steel, mind you. So, Becca, do you think you could hold that in for me? I'd be really, really happy if you could. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, one thing I'm a little bit concerned of is, effectively, these are on this wall. So if someone attacks that wall, they can just break in. It's expensive to make. So I would super duper like it if we could get this set up. A 3-wide corridor going right around. Now, I'm going to add in some internal doors. Here and there. Especially opposite these heaters. That way, there's an... Well, actually, there's not an extra wall that they need to go through that. It's a lie. I could make it an extra wall if I really tried by doing that, but I won't bother. I'll just put some internal doorways, because ultimately, I would like this area to be outdoors. This is just an external area. It's basically the battlements of this. This will all be roofed, though. I would actually like a roof going all the way along here. There we are. And then roofs along here as well, because why not? Why not have roofs on top of my walls? There we are. But these will definitely not be considered outdoors. This part will be eventually. But this is going to give us a perimeter to our growing area. I would then like some limestone doors, actually, around and about so that I can get outside. Now, I know a lot of people feel that having very designated choke points is the best thing to do. It definitely is. These doors don't really provide that much of an access point, especially if they're made of limestone, because they're very, very difficult. Ooh dear. Very, very difficult for people to get in. I think you may now need your dose of Luciferium. Yes, unmet 39%. This already means that consciousness is now at a max of 80 and you're experiencing 40% pain. Right, this is where we need to designate a drug policy. Do we have one? No, we don't. You don't come set with a Luciferium drug policy, because why would you ever want to use it? Right. Okay, so we're setting this up 5 times per day. Every 5 days. There we go. 5 times per day. Well, you know, if you had it. Every 5 days, I want you to take 1 dose of Luciferium. And always try to keep... at least 15 days worth of Luciferium on you. We're going to call this one the Devil's Bargain. There we are. So, there we go. The new policy is set. You are now on the Devil's Bargain policy. And I would like you to wake up immediately. Nope, nope. Wake up. No, okay. Wake up. This is bad. Drop your Luciferium. Now... take 1. Now, there we go. Are you okay? There we are. So, now you're just super buff in every possible way. Alright, now you're undrafted and you can go about your business and go back to sleep, I guess. And someone will later come along and put that somewhere. There we go. It's been stacked in there. You'll probably go and pick that up soon. But you've basically got 10 days from now. So rough. So rough. We definitely need more of these brought in. Gun, where are you off to? Ah, you're off to break those down. Okay, well, that's also kind of cool. Can we get the heaters done at all? Possibly, maybe? Where's Carly? Can you work on this yet? Need more materials. That's really quite frustrating. Armus, could you bring in some of the steel from out there? Thank you. That'd be great. And just pop that down. Right, Carly, can you make this yet? Nope, still need it. Gun is doing some good work up here. Thank you, Gun. Let's continue work on this. Then you can bring down all of the components when you've got that sorted. Right, grab all of the components you can carry in one go. The nickels, if you could haul in all the steel you can in one go. And maybe Carly... has she gone to bed? No, where are you? You're over there. I would really love it if you could work on that. Thank you. Right, let's get this place warmed up again. Because right now our plants are not growing. They might not even survive. They might not even make it to maturity based on the heat in that room. There we are. And the last little bit needed. There we go. Right. It's not totally terrible, I suppose. Right, you've just got to get 3 components, and we're sorted. Gun has already begun work over there. Fantastic. Let's pull this heat down to 15 degrees. That's all we need. Now, this room is currently at 5 degrees, 6 degrees. It'll start warming up a little bit faster, which is grand. I would actually also like to have some lighting over in the corners, since this is a fairly large room. We don't want people getting lost. And additionally, just for the looks of it, because this will look so much better when I've added in all the paving. Let's get these around the place. Oops, that was a little bit more than I needed. There we go. Now, my plan is ultimately to expand this and actually get more power coming in, but that's going to take a little bit of time. So, I'm just focusing on the important stuff for now. You know what? How likely are we going to be able to recruit you? It's so unlikely. And you're of the Green Crag people, so you can be released. Albatross. Can I get you? There we are. Again, Green Crag people, release them. We don't need them. Bill, you're a mercenary. And you're a gunner of the... Oh, you're aged 65. Do we actually care about anything here? You got a bad back to start with. I mean, you're getting on with people, certainly. Psychically dull, hard worker, ascetic. I mean, it's not a bad setup. The hard worker especially, and the psychically dull would be good for us, but... Yeah, let's just let them go. Go on, go back to your people. You too. Now we will remove these, and it can just be you two in there for now. There we go. Enjoy your freedom. I'm not sure you deserve it, but enjoy it all the same. Alright, what temperature? There we go. We're up to 13 degrees now. 14 degrees. Right, back up to 100% growth rate. That is exactly what we needed. Exactly what I wanted to see. Thank goodness. Right, well, in the meanwhile then, let's go ahead and build a vent to share the heat between these rooms. It's not ideal, not even close. Right, well, our relations with the Green Crag people have begun to improve. A couple more releases, and we should be sorted. Survival rifle over there. Why has that not been brought in? Right, let me check on people's healths. Minor. Initial minor. Anyone else? Minor. Okay, so Gun, Carly, and Lisa all need to be restricted. There we are. But you no longer need to be restricted, actually. Awesome. Okay. Well, get out there and do your hauling, because you're a primary hauler, so... that will actually be incredibly useful for us. Definitely bring all of this in for me. Alright, there we go. Getting some progress made. Now, I would really, really like to set up some sort of main attack area. It's snowy. I would like that sort of area, the entrance to the colony, to be over here if we can. That'll take a little bit of time to set up, but definitely will be worth it. Have you managed to work on this vent yet? There we go. Now, hopefully... there we are. Outside is... oh, that's much better now. Okay, so, you know what? I'm not going to focus too much on other things. I'm going to try and get everyone's rooms up to a state where they're no longer bloody shivering all the time and suffering from hypothermia and the likes. So let's work on that for the time being. Let's also replace those walls too. We're bringing in the stones at the moment, or at least Oshawott should be doing that. Let's designate impassable mineable rocks. That's fine. Let's get all of this done. And then replaced, please. There, all the way across, there. And you know what? We can just have the door there, honestly. So let's break that down. These two can be hauled. There we go. Okay. On the whole, I'm happy with the amount of work that we're getting done. As soon as that's done, I can run power along there. Mankin from Sightmaster's village was wandering nearby and noticed you could use some help. She would like to join your colony for a while. She is an herb world entrepreneur and her traits are too smart, psychically deaf, and Sangwine. Mannequin has a friendship with a colonist. She's Oshawalt's wife. The whole family is together. Well, I assume the whole family is together. She might not be the mother of Buttercup and Fern. I will accept her. Please don't tell me that you've also got issues. Actually, has that caused issues with the tribe? No, we're on fairly good standing. Let's have a look. Yes, the family is together again. Oh. I forgot. I'm sorry. This is awkward. Very awkward. Well. That is very awkward. I just may have made something bad. But on the plus side, you're not addicted to anything terrible, and you're not incapable of anything either. You're actually really good. You're psychically deaf as well, which means that psychic events are not going to affect you in the least. You're super happy all the time. And global learning factor is 80%, but mental break threshold is also a bit higher because, you know, you're just too smart. Okay. Well, welcome to the colony, I suppose. Let's get you set up, and that's going to be the last thing we do in this episode. Negotiating. You've got 9 there. Oh, yeah, you can be a primary on that then. At this point, we just don't need all this. In fact, I don't think we need any of it. So it's Becca and Mankin who are going to be doing all the chatting. You can help out in the kitchens here and there. And actually, no, I'd prefer you don't. Construction, that's fine. You're not a primary constructor. I'll set that. You will also do some mining occasionally if there's mining to do. You will also cut plants if there's plant cutting to do. You won't, but Armus will, since Armus does have a reasonable desire to do it. You will, however, join in on the work with crafting along with everyone else, and you'll also do some cleaning. So there we go. Not all bad. This is taking forever to get set up, though. We've got all the components down here. We just need the bloody limestone blocks, which requires that I stop using up all of the limestone. Oh well. Let's get that set up, and we're also going to pull down these walls and move that door. There we go. Right. Perfect. That looks wonderful. Right, we'll have power running along to about here. Up to the door at the very least. And then we will set up, let's see. You know what, given all of this, we don't actually need this section there at all. We can put that break a little bit further along. Directly opposite where we would have a heater, actually. That would work better for us. And we'll have a steel door there. Okay, so that little area can then be properly roofed over and heated. So we'll make this area non-roofed, but that area roofed. And we can just have a vent allowing some of the heat to travel between these areas. I think that would be a good idea. Eventually we'll get up to ductwork. I mean, I could work on it now, but I don't have a large-scale heater. And I really do feel that we need industrial heaters to make this worth doing, because it does cost a lot to do. But that is awesome. The last little thing we're going to do then is we've now got the ability to set this up. What kind of blocks have we got? I could use slate blocks. I could use sandstone blocks. Let's see what looks best. So slate, beauty of 15, okay, and sandstone, beauty of 15. Alright, we'll go with sandstone then. Get sandstone there, and then another one over here, sandstone right there. And that will keep Fern's room lit. Excellent, but we're going to need more... Ah, damn it, we're going to need more bedrooms very soon. And unfortunately, we have a siege. A group of pirates from the dead group have arrived nearby. It looks like they want to besiege the colony and pound you with artillery from a distance. You can try to wait them out, or go get them. Well, there's a lot of them. Alright. We're probably going to have to do this. There's not much of a reason not to. Okay, so in the next episode we're going to be dealing with the siege and continuing to work on the colony. We need to expand our power production, probably one more layer, and then we'll leave it for a little while, and then work on the actual entry point for the colony, which will be around here. And I imagine we'll just wall this area off, and this entry point will lead into the guest area, which will be kind of built out around here, something like that. Maybe even expand our freezer, because look at it, it's pretty full right now. Beaver skin military fatigues. You know what? Do you have military fatigues on? You do. Gun? Wear those military fatigues, damn it. You must have them. They make you awesome. But that is going to be it from me, so I hope you've enjoyed the episode and will be joining me for the next. But until then, do take care.